Hi everybody, this is Pinay Flipper. How is everybody today? Today I'm going to share with you things that I pick up from the garage sales and estate sales to sell on eBay. So first off, I want to start with, I picked up a box of Raisin Man for $2. I picked this up last summer. A neighbor down the street, they were moving to Florida, so they were having a big yard sale. I got a box of, anybody knows what this is? These are Raisin Man. I picked these up last summer and listed them that same week. And what I did was I lotted them, meaning I put them in groups and sell them. And most of them are already sold. I only have 2 lots left. So every time you see something like this, especially if you find a lot of them, don't hesitate to pick them up because they sell. And I didn't know that they would, but the guy who sold me these, he said there are people who collect them. So I guess I was glad that he mentioned that, and so I picked it. So here's the listing, my listing for the Raisin Man. It's for $9.95 plus $7.65 shipping. I only have 2 listings left. Out of that box, I think I had like 5 listings. But here's another one. There's 3. Lot of 3 for $9.99. $9.95 plus $7.65 shipping. Those are the only 2 listings for the Raisin Man that I have left. But yeah, it's almost all sold. So last summer I picked up a whole bag, of these are like embroidery, crochet, beading, artwork, beadwork for $1.50. And this was last summer's estate sale haul, but I just had a chance to looked at them yesterday, and these are like old beads and beadwork supplies catalogs, and then they have these chart Indian beadwork. It's so old that it just fall apart. There's a pattern sheet for Indian beadwork. So I haven't finished researching them, but I found something interesting in this stack. Where is it? Royal Society crochet lessons. It's a brochure or instruction book, and this one does not sell for a whole lot. I think it was just for like $10. Maybe I can sell this for $10. And every time I sell brochures and old manuals like that, I normally just pay for the shipping. It hardly costs anything. Instruction chart book for embroidery, tatting, and crocheting. So there it is. This one, I found out that I could sell both of them for $50. And it's it says women's, I think you can read that. And I have both part 1 and part 2. So if I sell them together, I will put $50 for both of them. Or if I sell them individually, maybe $30. But I like to lot it together. I think it sells better, especially if you have the, you know, part 1 and part 2. So I'm going to list this for $50, free shipping. These are like vintage calligraph transfers. These are used, but I can still sell them. So anyway, there's several of them. And then here's that beads and beadwork. Things like this, you can list on eBay and they sell. There are some more stuff here. How to crochet. Like I said, I paid $1.50 for the whole bag. So I went to another estate sale, and this person has a box of buttons. It was overwhelming. When I brought the whole box in, I was overwhelmed. There were so much buttons. Luckily, my husband was willing to help me, and he found some that are collectibles, and the rest of them I lotted. This is what I mean when I say I lotted them. What I did is I put them in pile according to their subjects. Like there's a medical team here, there's a walkathon here, there's library. Most of them are from Chicago Museum of Arts. This one looks like it's a Catholic pile. Pope John Paul II. So there's another Pope John Paul II. So anyway, this is what I mean when I lotted items together. I put them in one big pile and sell them. There's like a women's led movement, Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago. Here's another one from Chicago Zoo. Volunteers of Chicago. So fiesta, festivals. Anyway, things like these do not pass up because you can still make money. I'm going to show you these buttons that are on my listing, and it'll give you an idea of what price I of what prices I charge. This one, vintage lot of 15 various assorted festival buttons for $13.99 plus $3.25 shipping. And then here's the 43 various vintage assorted buttons back pins for $27.99 plus $3.25 shipping. And here's one that's lot of 54 various vintage assorted buttons, $29.99 plus shipping. Here's another one here, 20 various vintage assorted country, state, places buttons for $9.99 plus $5 shipping. So anyway, those are just ideas for you guys. If you see something like these, like I said, I would not hesitate to pick them up. I paid $4 for the whole box, and like I said, it was overwhelming. I already sold a lot of them. You see, there's still some there left, but it was way more than this. So I sold some of them already, and I think I would say more than $50 I've made out of that sale. There was 3 buttons that were vintage and probably maybe collectible. My husband looked it up. He's really good at looking up stuff for me, so I appreciate him so much. But one of them I sold for $24. That it's a small one that has something to do with with Vietnam War, World War II, right? So anyway, so those are the things that I wanted to share with you. That's it for today. I thank you for watching. The Knife Flipper here, signing off.